It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game one is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the home team. Checking out Detroit, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. Game one of this series coming up. A lot of playoff experience here at this table. Shaq, what do you think is the most important thing to establish in the first game of a series?
Well, not literally, because I don't want anybody to get suspended, but you got to come out swinging, Ernie. Got to come out the gate strong, feisty as always, but again, you got to come out swinging.
Ernie, it is
That's the sound I want to hear.
Yeah, but if you, that means you're not holding back. Because this is not the time to hold back, Ernie. If you put a team on their heels early, you can really shape the series. I'm telling you, that is big. So you want to just impose your style and your will right away.
Nice sound effects.
Yeah.
Two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game one of the conference finals. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing Detroit. You look at Detroit. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home floor. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game one in your building. I'm with you there. I think we've got to give them the early nod as favorites.
So Detroit will get the first possession. And with that, the Eastern Conference Finals are now underway. First quarter of action, and here we go. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Aaron Baines out there with Kevin Love, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Here's Marks. To the wing right side. Fournier passes to Marks. Off target from 3-point range.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
About a minute played so far here in the first. He kicks to Fournier from the arc. Detroit, no good that time either.
The third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Marks. And Fournier kicks it over to Marks. Drummond with a screen on James. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Shumpert in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. Baines. Some solid defense from Harris.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
3-pointer. That is good. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Outside Irving. Shumpert in the corner for the 3. And it's Shumpert again, missing.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Feeds it to Fournier. Mirotic, a screen on Irving. Up off the screen. And the layup by Mirotic.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Irving dishes to Baines. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Baines has got his first 2 points of the night.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Drummond throws it down.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Irving passes to Love. With the floater. It's hauled in by Harris. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Fournier kicks it over to Marks. Another 3 for Detroit.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Irving. Rebound, Detroit.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. You look at primetime. One of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. And, of course, LeBron James.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Now, here's James following the miss by Kyrie Irving. LeBron dishes to Irving. That drops.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Fournier. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Mirotic, a screen on Irving. Mirotic passes to Harris, and stolen by Love. An even 3-on-3 break. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. 6 points for Kyrie Irving. For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Drummond with a screen on Irving to the inside, off the screen, and Drummond throws it down.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about,
sir.
guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
And so here's Cleveland after the basket by Detroit. The shot's good from Irving.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And
Both good from the line that time.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Marks. To the paint. Here's Fournier. And the layup's good off the glass. Fournier's got his first 2 points.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Here's Baines. The shot misses. And Detroit the other way now.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Harris against James. They double him with Irving. Here's Marks. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 6 points for prime time.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, I briefly spoke with David Blatt. You can put Coach in the crowd that feels Game 1 is the most important game in the series. He said to take the first game on the road would put us in the driver's seat from a mental advantage as well as a home court advantage. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Irving kicks to Thompson.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Prime time, the pass to Harris. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean.
Harris dishes to Fournier. Harris kicks to Mirotic. Fournier passes to Harris. Just 4 to shoot. Drummond sets the screen for Harris. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James dishes to Love. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Irving kicks to James. Launches it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. Coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Splitters checked in for Drummond. Thomas Robinson comes in for Mirotic. Johnson, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Clarkson in for Evan Fournier. Good on both. So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Clarkson. Dishes it to LeBron. Thompson passes to Blatch. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Here is Robinson following the score by Cleveland. Pass to Marks. Harris on the double team. It's tipped, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers leading by 5.